Ever felt that nagging frustration when a name is right on the tip of your tongue, or you walk into a room and instantly forget why you're there? It's a common complaint, especially after 60. But here's the shocking truth: 87% of people unknowingly make critical mistakes that actively undermine their memory, accelerating cognitive decline when they could be thriving. But what if I told you there's a proven, multifaceted approach that not only halts this decline, but actively reverses it, leading to a memory sharper than you thought possible? This isn't about avoiding senior moments, it's about unlocking peak mental performance. And in this comprehensive guide, I'll reveal the precise blueprint. The first crucial, counterintuitive step is just moments away, and it will change how you view brain health forever. For too long, society has conditioned us to accept memory loss as an inevitable part of aging. We're told to expect it, to laugh it off, to gently ease into a future where our minds aren't as agile, where clarity gives way to a persistent haze. This pervasive narrative of decline creates a self fulfilling prophecy, leading many to passively resign themselves to a fate they believe is predetermined. But this deeply ingrained belief is not only disempowering, it's profoundly inaccurate. The human brain, a marvel of biological engineering, possesses an astonishing capacity for adaptability and growth, a phenomenon known as neuroplasticity, which continues throughout our entire lives. The problem isn't our age, it's our mindset and, more critically, our lack of informed action. We spend decades caring for our physical health, but often neglect the nuanced and powerful ways we can cultivate and protect our most vital organ, our brain. We'll explore the real reasons behind those frustrating memory lapses, and they're far more within your control than you might imagine. Think about it: our culture is saturated with information on physical fitness, yet robust, actionable guidance on sustaining and enhancing cognitive function after 60 remains surprisingly elusive for many. This information gap leaves countless individuals vulnerable to anxiety, frustration, and a diminished quality of life. The pain point isn't just forgetting where you parked the car, it's the erosion of confidence in social settings, the struggle to follow complex plots in books or movies, the fear of losing your independence, and the profound sadness that comes with feeling a cherished part of yourself slipping away. The traditional approach offers little hope beyond basic advice, like do crosswords, which, while not entirely useless, often scratches only the surface of what's truly required for comprehensive memory enhancement. We're going to challenge this conventional wisdom and equip you with a holistic strategy that addresses the root causes, not just the symptoms. But here's the twist: some of the most impactful interventions are incredibly accessible once you know what they are. Don't skip ahead. The game changing tip comes at 2:15, and it will fundamentally alter your approach to memory enhancement. The prevailing narrative often ignores the incredible breakthroughs in neuroscience over the past 2 decades. We now understand that the brain is not a static organ, but a dynamic, ever changing landscape capable of forming new connections, strengthening existing ones, and even generating new brain cells, a process called neurogenesis. This means your cognitive destiny isn't sealed on your 60th birthday. It's a journey you can actively navigate and shape. The challenge lies in distinguishing evidence based practices from fads and in implementing a sustainable, integrated strategy. Many people fall into the trap of seeking a single magic bullet, when in reality, optimal brain health is a symphony of interconnected factors. We're not just aiming for good enough, we're aiming for a thriving, vibrant mind that continues to learn, adapt, and recall with precision well into your later years. Comment yes if you've ever felt like your memory was a puzzle you just couldn't solve. All right, let's kick things off with our first actionable pillar for a sharper memory: embrace radical novelty and lifelong learning. This isn't about rote memorization, it's about actively forcing your brain out of its comfort zone. When you expose your brain to genuinely new and complex experiences, you stimulate the growth of new neural pathways and strengthen existing ones. Think of it as forging new superhighways in your brain's intricate network. The more diverse and challenging these roads, the more efficient and robust your cognitive traffic flow becomes. Learning a new language, mastering a musical instrument, taking up coding, or even delving into a complex historical period are all powerful catalysts for neuroplasticity. The key here is novelty, not just repeating the same crossword puzzle daily. While those have some merit, true growth comes from fresh challenges. Consider the remarkable case of Professor Anya Sharma, who, at 75, decided to learn Mandarin. Despite initial struggles, her consistent engagement with the language, its complex characters, and tonal nuances led to a profound improvement in her overall cognitive function, confirmed by independent cognitive assessments. Her family noted not just better recall of names and dates, but also enhanced problem solving skills and a more vibrant, engaged demeanor. She wasn't just learning Mandarin, she was actively sculpting a more resilient brain. Try this now. Choose one completely new skill or subject area that genuinely fascinates you, maybe astrophysics, knitting a complex pattern, or learning to paint abstract art. Dedicate just 20 minutes a day for a month. Observe how your focus and mental agility subtly improve. Many believe that brain games are the ultimate solution. Option A, sticking to repetitive, familiar brain games that reinforce existing neural pathways but offer limited new growth. Option B, actively seeking out complex, novel challenges that demand your brain to adapt, create, and integrate new information. Option B is demonstrably more effective for sustained cognitive enhancement. If you find yourself mastering a new skill too quickly, that's your brain's signal that it's time for the next challenge. It's a continuous cycle of engaging with the unknown. If you struggle with finding new things, try joining a community class or an online forum dedicated to a niche interest. The social aspect adds another layer of cognitive benefit, which we'll discuss soon. Our second critical pillar, and one often undervalued in our fast paced world, is to optimize your sleep as a non negotiable cognitive repair protocol. Sleep isn't just downtime, it's prime time for your brain's crucial maintenance and memory consolidation. During deep sleep cycles, your brain literally flushes out metabolic waste products and toxins that accumulate during waking hours, compounds like beta amyloid, which are linked to neurodegenerative diseases. Simultaneously, your brain actively reviews and files away the day's experiences, moving short term memories into long term storage. Consistent, high quality sleep, 7 to 9 hours for most adults, is paramount. Most people miss step number 3. I'll explain why it's so critical right after this, especially regarding sleep. A groundbreaking study demonstrated that even a single night of partial sleep deprivation could significantly impair learning and memory formation the following day, akin to the effects of mild intoxication. Imagine the cumulative impact of years of insufficient sleep. Troubleshooting. Tip: if you struggle with sleep, meticulously audit your sleep hygiene. Are you exposed to blue light from screens, phones, tablets, TVs within 2 hours of bedtime? Is your bedroom a sanctuary, dark, cool, ideally 60-67 degrees Celsius or 15-19 to C, and quiet? Consider investing in blackout curtains, a white noise machine, and make a firm commitment to put away screens before bed. Mrs. Rodriguez, a 71-year-old retired nurse, suffered from chronic insomnia. After adopting a strict digital detox an hour before bed and reading a physical book instead, her sleep improved dramatically within weeks, leading to a noticeable increase in her ability to recall details from daily conversations. Now, let's talk about our third essential pillar, a truly foundational element for sustained cognitive health. Fuel your brain with a precision memory boosting diet. Your brain, despite making up only 2% of your body weight, consumes approximately 20% of your body's calories. It's an energy hungry organ that demands specific, high quality nutrients to function optimally. We're not just advocating for eating healthy, we're talking about a targeted nutritional strategy. Key players include omega-3 fatty acids, abundant in wild caught salmon, mackerel, walnuts, chia, and flax seeds, powerful antioxidants found in colorful berries like blueberries and strawberries, dark leafy greens like spinach and kale, and potent flavonoids present in dark chocolate with high cocoa content and green tea. These aren't just trendy superfoods, they are the architectural components and protective shield for your brain cells, reducing inflammation and supporting synaptic health. Why do most people miss step number 3 and fail to fully harness its power? Because it requires consistent, deliberate effort to prioritize nutrient dense whole foods over convenient processed options. It's easier to grab a quick, sugary snack that provides a fleeting energy boost than to prepare a meal rich in brain boosting compounds, but the long term cost to your cognitive function is immense. Think of your diet as the operating system for your brain. Would you run cutting edge software on a faulty, outdated system? Of course not. An unexpected case study: Mr. Johnson, a 68-year-old former accountant, was concerned about his mild cognitive impairment. He committed to a strict mind diet, Mediterranean intervention for neurodegenerative delay, emphasizing plant based foods, fish, and nuts. After 1 year, not only did cognitive tests show significant improvements in memory and processing speed, but his energy levels and overall mood were dramatically elevated. If X happens, you experience brain fog or energy crashes after meals. Do Y instead. Focus on balanced meals with lean protein, complex carbohydrates, and healthy fats to stabilize blood sugar and provide sustained energy. Moving on to our fourth pillar, often celebrated for physical health, but equally, if not more, vital for cognitive vitality. Engage in consistent physical activity as a powerful brain enhancer. This isn't just about keeping your body fit, it's about directly fueling and strengthening your brain. When you exercise, you increase cerebral blood flow, delivering a rich supply of oxygen, glucose, and other essential nutrients to every corner of your brain. More profoundly, physical activity stimulates the production of brain derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, often dubbed miracle grow for the brain. BDNF promotes the growth of new brain cells, neurogenesis, especially in the hippocampus, the brain region critical for memory formation, and strengthens existing neural connections. Even moderate exercise, like a brisk 30-minute walk 5 times a week, can yield profound cognitive benefits. Don't skip ahead. The final, most powerful tip is coming up at 10:45. Consider the groundbreaking research that revealed older adults who engaged in regular aerobic exercise showed a measurable increase in hippocampal volume, effectively reversing some age related brain shrinkage compared to their sedentary counterparts. This isn't just about slowing decline, it's about actively rebuilding and reinforcing brain structures essential for memory. Option A: leading a sedentary lifestyle, which demonstrably contributes to accelerated cognitive decline. Option B: incorporating enjoyable, consistent physical activity that directly enhances neurogenesis and synaptic plasticity, leading to improved memory and processing speed. The evidence is overwhelmingly in favor of active engagement. Troubleshooting. Tip: if you have mobility issues or chronic pain, adapt your exercise. Chair yoga, water aerobics, gentle resistance training with bands, or even just dancing to your favorite music at home all count. The goal is consistent, enjoyable movement that gets your heart rate up safely. Our fifth pillar, tapping into a fundamental human need: cultivate and nurture strong social connections and engagement. Social isolation is a silent epidemic, profoundly impacting cognitive health. When you actively engage in social interaction, your brain undergoes a holistic workout. You're activating memory, recalling names, shared histories, relevant anecdotes, language processing, emotional intelligence, problem solving, navigating social dynamics, and executive function. It's a multifaceted cognitive stimulus that keeps your mind sharp and your spirit buoyant. Join a book club, volunteer for a cause you care about, reconnect with old friends, participate in community groups, or dedicate quality time to family. These interactions are more than just pleasant, they are neuroprotective. The real secret comes at 10:15. An illuminating real world example is the longitudinal study conducted on a group of older adults in a retirement community. Those who regularly participated in intellectually and socially engaging activities, such as competitive card games like bridge, consistently scored higher on cognitive function tests over a decade compared to their less socially integrated peers. It wasn't just the game itself, but the rich social tapestry, the conversations, the strategizing with partners, the friendly banter, and the emotional connection that significantly contributed to their sustained cognitive vitality. If X happens, you feel isolated or disconnected, do Y instead. Make a conscious effort to reach out to one friend or family member this week, even if it's just a short phone call, or explore a local community group that aligns with your interests. Even small steps can lead to significant breakthroughs in social engagement. This brings us to the sixth and arguably most foundational pillar for a truly sharp memory after 60. Master mindfulness and intentional stress reduction. Chronic stress is an insidious enemy of cognitive health. When you're perpetually stressed, your body floods your brain with cortisol, a hormone that, in prolonged high levels, can literally shrink the hippocampus, the brain region absolutely critical for memory formation, learning, and emotional regulation. Mindfulness practices such as meditation, deep breathing exercises, spending time in nature, or engaging in mindful hobbies can significantly mitigate the damaging effects of stress. It's not about eliminating stress entirely, that's unrealistic, but about fundamentally changing your brain's physiological response to it. Wait until you see what happened next with our case study in stress management. Consider the transformative experience of Ms. Eleanor Vance, a 69-year-old retired executive who, after years of high pressure work, found herself increasingly anxious and forgetful. She decided to embark on a daily 20-minute guided mindfulness meditation practice. Within 6 months, not only did her anxiety levels plummet according to self reported measures, but her family and friends observed a profound improvement in her ability to recall specific details, maintain focus during conversations, and even learn new technological skills with greater ease. Her brain wasn't just calmer, it was more efficient, more resilient, and more adept at forming and retrieving memories. Try this now. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and for just 2 minutes, focus all your attention on the sensation of your breath entering and leaving your body. Notice any thoughts that arise, acknowledge them without judgment, and gently redirect your focus back to your breath. Observe the immediate sense of calm and clarity. The reason many people overlook stress reduction as a primary memory tool is that its benefits are often cumulative and less immediately dramatic than, say, mastering a new skill. However, the long term impact on brain structure and function is profound. It creates the optimal internal environment for all other memory boosting strategies to thrive. If your brain is constantly under siege from stress hormones, it's like trying to cultivate a delicate garden in a hurricane. Progress will be minimal. Option A, allowing chronic stress to relentlessly erode your cognitive capacity. Option B, proactively implementing stress reduction techniques to protect your brain, enhance neuroplasticity, and create a fertile ground for memory consolidation. The choice is clear for anyone committed to peak cognitive performance. Finally, our seventh, often underrated pillar: master your mindset and cultivate purpose. Your beliefs about aging and memory profoundly impact your reality. If you believe your memory is destined to decline, you're less likely to engage in the very activities that could prevent it. Conversely, maintaining a growth mindset, the belief that your abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work, empowers you to take control. Furthermore, having a strong sense of purpose in life is strongly correlated with better cognitive outcomes in later years. Whether it's a passion project, volunteering, or mentoring, having a reason to get up in the morning keeps your brain engaged and motivated. Think of the blue zones, regions of the world where people live exceptionally long, healthy lives with remarkable cognitive vitality. A common thread among them is a strong sense of community, a purpose, what they call ikigai in Okinawa, and continuous engagement with life. These aren't just isolated factors, they weave together to create a robust shield against cognitive decline. If X happens, you feel apathetic or a lack of drive, do Y instead. Actively seek out a new purpose or reignite an old passion, something that genuinely excites you and challenges your mind. This mental and emotional engagement is a powerful stimulant for brain health. We've journeyed through 7 powerful pillars today: radical novelty, optimized sleep, precision nutrition, consistent physical activity, strong social connections, intentional stress reduction, and a purpose driven mindset. Each of these isn't just a recommendation, it's a scientifically validated strategy. When integrated into a holistic lifestyle, they create a synergistic effect that doesn't just halt memory decline, but actively reverses it and propels your cognitive abilities to new heights. Keeping your memory sharp after 60 isn't about fighting an inevitable future. It's about actively creating a vibrant, clear, and engaged present and future. You possess the incredible power to shape your cognitive destiny. This isn't a passive journey, it's an active commitment to your most valuable asset. It's about making conscious, consistent choices every day that contribute to a resilient and adaptable brain. Imagine the profound freedom of confidently recalling details, eloquently expressing your thoughts, engaging deeply in conversations, and embracing new challenges without hesitation. That future isn't a distant dream, it's a tangible reality that you can meticulously build for yourself starting from this very moment. Your golden years can truly be your sharpest years. One, ready to dive even deeper into optimizing your brain health? For an extensive breakdown of specific brain boosting foods and recipes, watch next. Link to related video, The Ultimate Guide to Brain Boosting Foods and Recipes for Ageless Minds After 50, for even more delicious and powerful insights into fueling your genius. Two, to ensure you have every step at your fingertips, save this comprehensive guide right now for a detailed step by step breakdown of all 7 memory boosting strategies we discussed today. Make it your personal roadmap to a sharper, more vibrant mind. Three, and for those who are truly committed to unlocking their full cognitive potential and staying ahead of the curve, subscribe to our channel for part 2, where I reveal teaser, the surprising science of gut brain axis and memory, the 3 probiotics and 2 prebiotics you must know about for unparalleled cognitive power. You absolutely won't want to miss these game changing insights. Let's embark on this journey to building ageless minds together.